Here we can grab Wonder Waddle. It is, I think, just very strong. We could buy Cursed King, who I do like, although I think Cursed King is strong. I'm not sure if I like it, just because taking the 1 damage every round puts me on a clock, and I don't love, I don't know, it just feels, a little more tense than I'm looking for. Wonder Waddle is great. I think this might be nerfed soon. I just don't know how, really. I mean, maybe it applies to only level 2 animals or something, but it's very strong, but it just like there's only so many numbers on this you can tweak. That'd be interesting to see what they try to do. Unfortunately, we don't see any animals. Then what we're going to do is buy this and just flip it. 4-1's not great, but it does work well with some of the animals. It works well with the cat and the other cat, actually. And these were just terrible options, so getting a little value out of, the +1 spell in a random minion, we would, this is a great buy on turn 1. But it's not usually a great buy on turn 1 because you take some damage. Although sometimes I think it's still a good buy. Oh, history. This person just beat us 5 seconds ago, so they're back. So interestingly, these type of games. Now I sort of want to buy this. What if we buy this and we take the roll and see what there is? We can't buy anything. I do sort of like this here. I'm sort of tempted to buy this in this next round and just have a very strong backline of things. We can't even buy. We could sell. No, we don't want to sell anything. I will do this. We just have a 4-4. We're likely to lose. Pan is able to buy 2 things on turn 2. Quite a few of the time, because if there's any evil characters, they get to buy 2 things. So we might be getting beat down by that. Although, oh no! So if we had attacked in this order, actually no, they would have flown to the back. Actually, yeah, I think we would have lost that either way. Okay, well, we're just gonna take these 2. We had a slight change of plans, but we're getting level 4 treasure right away. This makes all the things we see for the next couple turns upgraded. But the thing is, you don't get treasures if you do that, and it negates this treasure. That might be better, but I think we're going to take this. And we're just going to go like this. It might be better to take the early upgrades, because then you could... I mean, the best time to take that treasure would be now, right? Because it would make everything we see... Yeah, maybe that's probably better. So, because that treasure's not great late in the game, because you don't want to buy the 2 drops or whatever. The problem is it does stop you from getting other treasures, which we sort of want to do. We paired 2 things already. Oh wow. Oh, we cast a random spell that knocked out all of their things. Wow, that was really something. Okay, so I think we drop this back, right? Donkey's great, and this is great. Goes something like this. And we're hoping to get spells that this is at the start of Brawl, so you don't get like the Loki spells that are really good, which like take one of their characters. Honestly, getting a polymorph early is probably really bad. I don't know if it can cast polymorph super early. I don't know if it has like a more limited pool. Basically, if they get if we get the 1 on everything, it pops this, but it also hits this. We'd love to double. We got 2 things that we can transform with Wonder Waddle pretty easily, so we have some options. But we have some potential here. I mean, I can't imagine that if these were all just already tripled, would that just get us through the early game a lot easier? I mean, definitely would, right? And then it means that we can buy some more things later on. Yeah. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of merit to that, I think. Oh, Geppetto's tough. That was nice though, getting that buff is helpful here. Yeah, we'll be able to take this down because of that. So, yeah, I don't know. That's going to be something that I think about. Okay, we're just going to grab these 2. Get a level 3 treasure. Do any of these do anything for us here? Not really. We're definitely going to take one. Oh, evil characters hitting things. This can be very strong. think it wins a lot of fights. This feels like it scales better though. Yeah, I think I like that actually. What we're gonna do is put this in front. Put this right here. Oh, what if we go like this? We like this. No, I think we like this having more health, right? We'll go like this. This attacking so late is not good. Yeah, maybe it's just better to, I mean, making these, yeah, I think this helps us just win fights this way. We could even pause here and get it upgraded, you know, something else. An upgraded level 4 is pretty good, but I don't think we're gonna bother. Basically, the idea is that this donkey's so big, it's probably gonna survive damage. It will pop something out over here. Oh, we did just buff most of their things for them, so that was nice of us. We did actually get that attack, so we unfortunately popped out something that was pretty bad. Although yeah, popping out something here is nice for us. We're gonna win this just because they don't have much left, but this wasn't, yeah, this fight didn't sort of go, and, you know, if you were to put the spectrum of how things, okay, we get to double a couple things, right? Check out this one. Okay, we'll grab this because it just means this is an immediate 3. Wow, I don't love either of these. Character in front row gives stuff behind it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this just because the other one can work out so poorly. Is there anything interesting here? Not really, right? We kind of want this. We're gonna put something here. We could sell this at this point. So we want 2 things behind here. If we go like this and then sell for the princess. Unfortunately, if we had any slaves, I would just grab this. I would just grab this. This doubles easily. I don't think we want to spend. We could spend the. Oh, we could spend. Could have spent this to buy something, but I don't even know if we want to do that. And this will pop something immediately. I don't know. We had. I mean, we got a treasure at turn 2, I think. So a turn, maybe turn 3. Might have been turn 2. I honestly can't remember. Okay, that triggered something. We've been getting not great spawns, unfortunately. Now, if we get this to attack, though, that's really nice. Really buffs up backline. And yeah, we'll take this down. They're actually going to take a lot of damage because we have 2 upgraded characters in the back. They took 10 of their 19 remaining health. So that's tough for them. We will just grab this pig, I think. It is fairly strong. And we'll grab this. Instead of this, probably. This isn't doing too much. And I think we even just sell this. Right, this isn't going anywhere, and we'll grab this. It will buff things, and this pretty much immediately turns something out. If we had a full board, this wouldn't. We could move it, but then it loses its 10 health buff. So, I don't know. And what if we did this, right? Making this big means it's more likely to survive. I think. Yeah, we'll try that. I don't know that I love this, but... And we could have gone to something like this and tried to transform it and get a 5. That might have been the better play here. We could still do it now. Although I'm not super excited about it because it's not upgraded. So getting a random 5 that's not upgraded isn't that exciting. It's still not bad. We'd love to double this soon. Means it spawns 4 drops. It's weird that someone's a random character when you upgrade it, someone's one of your level. I don't know if we can summon higher level characters before. That would be strange, I think. Okay, those are some decent buffs for us. Although that got taken down immediately. We sort of banked on that surviving. Okay, if this gets buffed, we could be in trouble. Well, we could be in trouble either way, actually. Oh, especially with that, yeah. We're gonna get taken down here, and they're gonna get all this gold. So, that worked out well for them. Or just poorly for us, I guess. This isn't bad, but excuse me. It's not really where we're going. What if we grab this? Start grabbing dwarfs. I do love this. We don't have any dwarfs. That's the obvious flaw in that plan. We could buy this and let it die and then get something in the back, but yeah, I think that's better in that it doesn't rely on something, you know, that we don't have getting buffed. Well, we've seen a few of these at this point. What if we buy, we're gonna sell something, right? What if we buy this, cast the buff, put this here, this here, this here, something along these lines. This becomes an 8/8, meaning it has a decent chance to slay. This has a lot of power to dish around if it dies. And this is pretty beefy. We buffed, you know, we made this a 2/2. We buffed this a little bit. And we were able to buy two pretty good creatures. So, we're not in as good of a position as we probably should be for tripling the mouse as early as we did, but well, this is our rematch. They got a good slay. This is a good hit for us though, because we immediately get the power, yeah. Okay, so they're gonna have a big Juliet at some point, but we're gonna have a big everything else. Oh, we're not gonna get, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna get to take down the Juliet. Oh wow. Oh, that survived? Wow, oh, that actually worked out really well for us. I thought that died. Okay, and we finally get to upgrade the donkey. We'll get a level 5 power. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Hmm. Next time you buy something, upgrade it. All level 2s and 3s no longer appear. This is interesting because it lets us upgrade this more quickly. And I think since we're going, okay, we're gonna grab this. Wow, we have a lot of good options. I mean, so we're past the point where we want, I love the book. I think we grab a book. Go something like this, right? We did just upgrade this. I mean, maybe the pig is not right here. No, this seems fine. Although the problem with the pig, this isn't that strong. Yeah, we'll go like this. I don't know if this is the best build for this turn, but after this turn, I think we'll get rid of this because we're going to gain 1 XP either way. If we gain the second XP, we can't gain the third. So this is just taking the chance to get us to 6/1 faster. So. Okay, oh, that was a nice one to take out. Not a great attack for us. That was a nice attack. Okay, so we got the attack, which is nice. And it looks like we'll get the slay as well. So then we can get rid of this, which is great because this is, you know, not doing anything for our comp. So we'll sell that. An extra slay I think is very good here. I think we take this. We're looking to triple. We buff the slays of these. We don't really have a slay comp, I don't think we're moving in that direction, although that could be a mistake. It could be that, I think we want to buff this. I don't know if we're supposed to just grab something like that. Okay, yeah, I don't know if we should just grab a bunch of wombats. It's been tough to figure out. The idea is that we're casting a ton of spells. You know, we've cast one every turn of the game, you know, plus the ones we bought, and we'll cast these. And we really want this slay to trigger. If it triggers once, we don't get quite enough, so we need to trigger twice. I wonder if putting it in the back makes more sense. You know, trigger once and get to a 1923. Although this could take out Well, that was an unfortunate hit for us. This person's board actually isn't that weak. I'm sort of surprised they got knocked out. I think they might be able to take... Oh no, we get a ranged attack there. This will hit this. If we got that attack, it would have been so nice. But we got the 4 gold from this, so nothing too bad. Level 6 now. Oh, a couple of strong dwarfs. That would be an interesting direction to pivot to, but we're not going to at this point. We're instead looking for... This would buff it immediately. I don't know if that makes it worthwhile. Yeah, we're going to do that. We'd just like to see they get buffed. I was seeing a lot of these. They don't really fit with any comp we're going for, although I want to say we're going for a specific comp, but I'm basically looking for books. Huh, yeah, we are really not finding anything. We should have, there's 5 6s that we've seen that we should have picked up at this point. This has to be falling off at this point, so we're gonna have to change up our lineup considerably after this. This will trigger right away, and then I was hoping to see like a Storm King, although maybe, just something else. Maybe grabbing the Dwarf and the Angry is good. I mean, that's 2 good characters out of a board that needs 7 good characters. It doesn't fit with any of these, obviously, but, it's not super hard to piece together. But although, since we have this, we don't see any triplies, so actually maybe that means that isn't a viable option. So that did trigger. Oh, that was a good hit for them. So did this get +4/+4 plus? Okay, them having a giant range character is going to make this one tough. Yeah, we're going to go down here, unfortunately. Does this hit this one? Save us the damage? See, I mean, you can see that even with our range character, almost was able to take that down. So, okay, let's see what we get for a 5. Characters with slay attack twice. That seems really good. We'll put it instead of this one. We only have one character with slay is the issue. Or something gets +15/+15. Also seems good. I mean, that's better. I'll get rid of this. So loses 10 health, but this will become... We're going to get rid of that one. Okay, so we'll grab this to get another 6 treasure. And I don't see anything super appealing. So I think we're just going to grab this. Do we want this? Is there any way to make the 7? No, the 3. We want the 3 to be our lowest. Yeah, we'll grab this, I think. We'll put this here. I'll put this here and this here, something like this. No, we don't mind if this takes. Yeah, we'll go like this. Yeah, this actually makes sense. So this will get buffed by this. Having a big range character is pretty nice. Getting the Slay's attack twice is nice if you have, the ability to give your thing Slays. It's great with Dracula or something. Your entire front row attacks twice. Wow, this is quite the board. I think we might be in trouble against an entire board of good characters, animals backed by a big, what do you call it? A big good boy, yeah. Oh, they were. Yeah, we need to get rid of this pig. I forgot we even had this, but it's definitely not helping at this point, and now it seems to be helping our opponents. We only took 10 there, which isn't the worst, but they have an incredibly strong board. I don't see us getting through that anytime soon. I'm not even sure what we're looking for here. Oh, okay, well I found a couple things that I think we were looking for. I'm going to go this, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 to grab this. Put it here, and I think we'll even sell Donkey to grab this. Maybe we'll put this right here. I think this gives it an extra sleigh buff, maybe. Not sure. So our hope is just this gets big. That's our entire hope. Or that we just hold on for a couple rounds and try to sneak away with top 3 instead of top 4. This actually isn't as big as I was hoping. 40 or 48 is big, but not, game-changingly big. Yeah, they have a pretty strong board, although I feel like you won. That was fortunate that we got to just trade there. Yeah, that not finishing that means that, oh wow, yeah, we're just getting all of the unfortunate attacks. Yeah, and this surviving. I think our attacks at the end were really unfortunate, although it's possible that there wasn't a good combination of attacks for us. Okay, playing against a clone is nice for us because it gives us a little bit of leeway. So I think we want to cast this on this. And we're going to pause here. We'll get the 5 treasure to replace this probably. Actually, we're going to get a 6 treasure too, so there's a few things we can replace. I wonder if this needs to be... We need this to get hit twice. Oh, we won't necessarily get that actually, so... this will enable us to put a second Storm King in as well. It'd be great if we got this. I wonder if this is... This only puts us up to 26, which isn't enough. I wonder if we can make this... We have no real way to make this the lowest attack is the issue. If we can make this the lowest attack, it would get this buff. But we can't make all these big enough. We can't take all of them off the board in a reasonable way. So we're just gonna have to, and I think we want to do this since we buff this one. Since we buff this one, this will get the buff, and we want this to attack earlier. When we played this person, they were pretty strong. Oh, and of course they hit that, meaning we won't get our buff that we need. Oh yeah, so if they weren't already knocked out, this would be... I mean, this isn't someone we can just breeze by at this point, so... Range characters. Really something. Okay, so we're in the top 2 at this point. Yeah, I think we're just doubling the ability of other characters. And grab this. Is there anything really that we want? Okay, we want that. We can't get it here. So we'll just cast this and pause. If we can get this, great. This will give 30/30 to this still, which is really nice. Then we'll cast 2 spells, which is great, but what was their board last time? Oh, it was all the good boys. Yeah, if they just have a bunch of good boys, we're just not going to get through it unless, we get a ton of spells that cast. And maybe it's better to do this and get, maximum spell casting. Although we did sort of want this. What if we do this? Yeah, maybe we'll do this. I don't know. Oh yeah, I mean, unless we get a bunch of polymorphs, which we did not grab so far. Maybe I seem... Yeah, I don't think we have any polymorphs in the game. Yeah, these are just going to be huge, right? Yeah, everything's just very, very large. Why these? Oh, these have double attack. Oh, I think this actually only triples it. Not that it matters. We got crushed here. But a pretty interesting game. Early deck of many things. And then we, had a transition. The transitioning was hard, and I think it might have been better to get the upgrade comp or the upgrade 2s and 3s. Although one thing we didn't see was we didn't see a lot of. I don't think we saw any XP gaining spells, so it wasn't even like we would have been able to push the advantage. Obviously things might have been different. Had we rolled a different number of times or, been doing things a different way. But it is interesting to think about that. because getting upgraded characters, you're not going to keep the 3s and 4s late game, and the point of upgrading them a lot of times is just to get a treasure. So if you're not able to get the XP, and I think we did get some slays. Is this the game where we had slays off the adventure? I believe so. I thought so. I thought we had it maybe with um, the stag. Oh, we had a pig, which helps us push the advantage. By the time we got the pig, it felt like we were sort of going 50-50 in fights. Either way, a second place is pretty nice. Wonder Waddle, I think, is incredibly strong still. I mean, getting this on turn 2 is incredible. Whether or not it turned into, materialized into anything amazing, we still, we got second place largely off the back of that and not much else. We didn't make a ton of other plays. So I think that's still very strong, and that was entirely Wonder Waddle. Even the other things like the stag we got was, just we had 6 gold and we saw 2 immediately, grabbed it. And eventually we had these, but yeah, I mean they had a Berenstein Echo Wood upgraded good boy comp that beats most things unless you just go crazy with the polymorphs. If we had, 2 upgraded books and we had bought a polymorph or something, then we might be able to polymorph enough stuff to get by them. But a very strong board, and good for them.